Welcome back, everyone, to Pineleaf Plays the Brawler, where today we are going to attend a little auction.
Greetings. Will you remain here long?
So, the merchants are all willing to come to the auction. It appears this may be my most profitable auction yet, then. Alright, then let's go.
All is ready for the auction. It is an event not unlike a warrior's arena, for my clan is accustomed to waging war with words and coin.
I see that you are all here, and I assume ready to begin. Andres even brought his boy with him. I hope his wares fetch a price that is not embarrassing. Shall we begin then? Thank you for all attending today. We have several lots up for auction. We will open the bidding for the first lot, a cart full of goods from the northern lands. The Falcon Clan bids 6. What's going on here? Urix? Saruman? Uh-huh. Well, I wasn't expecting him here. Okay, I was. I've done this quest before. I trust that I'm not too late to join. Of course not. We are just started on a new lot. A cart of valuables from the north. Isengard bids 5. The Falcon Clan bids 8. Isengard bids 5. The Falcon Clan bids 10. Someone needs to teach. Isengard bids 5. Someone needs to teach Saruman the rules of an auction, apparently. Sold to Isengard for 5. The next lot will be a set of cattle registration tags. No! I will not stand for it! You have poisoned our clan for too long, wizard! You're destroying the Ukluth! You have done nothing but prosper as the clan in my guidance. If you disagree, perhaps we should continue this conversation elsewhere. Come, be my guest at Isengard, and I will show you all that I have done for your people. The boy stays. There are conversations for adults. You would not want him to hear that. Please, watch after my boy, I beg you. See that he is safe. I will watch over the boy. He will be safe with the clan. Father, no! No one ever comes back from there. Well, that's not good. Now, back to business. You know the rules of the clan, Mabon. A debt is a debt. His sale did not bring enough to clear your father's debt. As such, it is now your debt. Once this auction is finished, we can discuss how you will begin to repay it. How can this be happening? We just came to make a sale. All right, well, that didn't go well, did it? It is commendable that you wish to aid the boy, but I must finish the other lots before we can discuss an arrangement. Right. This is a problem. Now, what's the problem?
I have not seen your kind before.
It's always a pleasure to do business with Saruman of many colors, and always a mistake to challenge a wizard. The debt is now the son's to bear and pay. He will work it off, beginning today. Oh, wonderful. Okay, what do I get for this fiasco that we just had here? I suppose. Not really all that good.
It is not our custom to trust Devodiad, but perhaps you may be of help to me?
It is not my custom to trust auctioneers of a certain type. But alright, I'll listen. Saruman cheated me out of much money with that last auction. You cannot go against a wizard. Once he names his price, the purchase is finished, whether it is fair or not. At the end of the day, however, I will always get paid. The goods he purchased are traveling by caravan south of Wolf's Cleft. I do not know whether they plan to stay there or head further to Isengard, but I do know that they will not make it. You will intercept them before they reach the camp. Head south and follow the road. When you find them, be quick about it. They are evil men and do not deserve any quarter. Bring back the goods you find there. Once this is done, there is only one more task I will require you before the boy will be considered free of his debt. Well, why don't they just let me pay the debt correctly? Because that would be too easy. I believe they're up in this direction. In fact, it looks like we've got an orc right here. Hey, let's see if we can get his attention. Hey there! What do you say we speak of a little matter here? Yeah, like that. Now, of course, I do have to make sure I remember that I'm not a warden here, so gambits are not a thing. Slightly different types of combinations here. Aha! There are the goods! And here are the baddies. And there are ugly baddies. Alright, there we go. Let us take that. That. Oh, and let's take out the guard while we're at it. Because we don't want any nasty orc guards around here, right? Yeah. Oh, hold on. Oh, hello! I didn't see you around. Right. Now, let's grab the last of the goods, and let's get back to Aberdeen. I have returned with the goods.
The Ukwirod requires us to give welcome to Devodiad.
Very good. It appears that my goods survived both the trip and the battle in good condition. With these returned, I can now obtain the profit that Saruman denied me. Well, alright. Fine, if that's what you want. What I would want is a better item here, right? Yeah. So what next?
Hear me out, Devodiad, for I have a tale to tell.
There's one last thing you must do for me, then I will consider Mabon's debt paid, and he will be free. If you fail me now, I will sell that boy to the mines. To the south of Starkmoor is Wolf's Cleft. The armies of Dunlin have been gathering and training there. I often sell them weapons, armor, and sleighs for training practice. Lately, the sales have been slowing. You're going to fix that for me. There is a cliff to the south of the overlooks Wolf's Cleft. Once there, I want you to do as much injury as possible. The more weapons and armor that you destroy, the more I can sell the warriors tomorrow. Speak with me when you are ready to go, and I will show you the path. Alright. Well, I'm all up for destroying weapons of Isengard. It's the whole thing about making it so the bedwork can make more money that irks me.
Of all the Ox clan, I'm the most canny, for I know best how to create my own opportunities. A broken sword here, a shattered shield there, and a crippled arm to wield them. Men, arms and armor do not come cheaply.
Alright. Hold on. Therefore you go. And whack. They just keep on coming, don't they? Well, we will have to deal with that quickly enough. There you go. Well, that's done with at least. Oh, hold on. You have discovered the overlook of Wolf's Cleft. Alright, fine. And you have discovered my fist. There you go. And we have the Dunedin captain, who's only a normal. I would expected him to be at least a signature, right? Right, a signature? I mean, just a normal? Really? That's it? For Saruman! Ouch. Most underpowered boss I've ever run into. Apparently, recent activities have not gone unnoticed. The White Hand did not appreciate his double dealings. Oh well. The auctioneer's treachery of Isengard finally caught up with him. There is no sign of the merchant's son. Well, let us see if we could find out anything about that. I mean, after all this trouble trying to get him free, look what happens. The auctioneer is now dead and the son is nowhere in sight. Hello, have you seen Marbon?
I have not seen your kind before.
I do not know where Marbon went, but I have my suspicions. Yeah?
Hear me out, Duvodiad, for I have a tale to tell.
Marbon is not the first child to disappear from these lands. For the past several months, nearly one vanishes per week from Aberdeen, mostly orphans. They disappear in the night, not but a few tracks heading to the southwest and never seen. Those who are caught a glimpse tell of a horrible creature, an abomination of nature, striding across the plain with a bag over his shoulder, filled with lost children. If you wish to find the boy, you must venture into the swamps. Head southwest along the roads until you find Dunbog. They may know more about the abomination there. Well, they may know more about the abomination, but they know absolutely nothing about Marbon, because this is unfortunately a false lead from the point of view of Marbon. But it is where the quests go next. Hello there. Do you know anything about missing children or an abomination or anything like that?
Greetings. Will you remain here long?
What? What do you want here? Oh well, I guess I'm not going to get anywhere very far on this one.
As long as the sun shines, you are welcome here.
We do not get many travelers down this road. Is there something that I can help you with? What could you possibly want down this way? The Avazlus do not take kindly to Devoniad. There is a small band of us here, but we ask for naught, nor do we need anything from you. If you insist, you may speak with Alun. He is leading the scouting party up ahead. Alright, we are not welcome. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Well, we'll have to investigate anything there is about these abomination rumors and all of that stuff. Hello? Bethan sent you here, did she? Interesting. I am not certain that she was wise to do so, but we have naught that we can hide here. The land is open as far as you can see, and there is not anything to see. Why would you even want to come here? Perhaps you could prove yourself. You would be a valuable ally to the Avantlut. Food and supplies are scarce here, as you see. Maybe you can help us to gather some things. Wonderful. Simply wonderful.
Many foul things dwell in the shadows. I fear wolves will be the least of our troubles.
Beetle shells?
Many foul things dwell in the shadows. I fear wolves will be the least of our troubles.
bog reeds. Why does he want bog reeds? Because I said so.
It is not our custom to trust Devodiad, but perhaps you may be of help to me?
To get some toad legs. Hey! Oh, well, I one-punched the main toad there? Okay. Oh, and a beetle. Level 70 beetle, but crackable it looks like. So absolutely no problems. But I think it's going to be if there's going to be any tricky stuff, it'll be when we get to the Camp of the Abominations, of course. But we need to start small. And by small, I mean toads and beetles and things like that. Are you all dead yet? Not quite. Oh yes, I can't forget about the bog reeds. I must collect the reeds. I must have revenge against all those reeds that made it difficult for me to be able to see myself as I'm going through swamps.
I have not seen your kind before.
Well, I hope you've seen these toad legs before. And, oh yes, the shells, right? Impressive! This will make my time here go much more quickly. And here are your reeds. Well, you're not completely useless like the others have been. Wonderful. Simply wonderful.
The Turkluth have been destroyed.
I
pray to the Urkwirad that we will not be next.
You want me to go to La Rose next? Alright, fine. La Rose. Hello, can you use any help or anything?
You are welcome here, as long as you do not trouble us.
What are you doing here? Alun sent you. He is too trusting these days. Strangers dance their way through our lands with no regard to the plight of my people. Nevertheless, I will trust you this once. If you wish to help us, you must help our village. War has not touched these lands, but that does not mean the weather and hardships of life avoid us. Why do we live here, you ask? That answer is not yours to have quite yet. For now, help us further, and we will make sure that your questions are answered in time. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Well, I certainly don't need a sword, and... you have got to be kidding. Right, that's useless.
Hear me out, Devodiad, for I have a tale to tell.
You need slug meat. Baby slug meat. Not the adults. Baby slug meat. Slugs for slaughter. Wonderful. It all sounds most appetizing. Oh, and of course, you must always combine our...
The woman of the mountain says we should not trust Devodiad.
I'd love to meet you new people, even if we do not get to meet many often. As you can see, we're a village of huts, so you need mud balls. Fine. I will find the mud balls at the beetle mud balls. Right. Anything else? I guess not. So I need to somehow get through here. Ah, baby slugs. And fortunately, they're not hyper-aggressive like baby zombies are in Minecraft. There you go. Slug meat. And I think we're supposed to be avoiding the big slugs. They're not going to have what we need. Oh, hello.
Many foul things dwell in the shadows. I fear wolves will be the least of our troubles.
Well then, I was just resting here for a moment after fighting the Zavok. The trick to fighting a Zavok is to turn your ordinary fighting skills into extraordinary fighting skills. You could do it as well if you would put your mind to it. It is really not all that hard. Now, while I take a short nap, I need a favor. Could you go to Edhow for me as well and get a new sword? I will first take care of getting some mud and some slug meat. Then I'll see about your... I had thought you were supposed to collect the mud balls from the hills over there, not from the beetles, but okay. I guess I had forgotten how this quest works. No, there's a mud ball right over there. Alright. And for all this time, I didn't know that you could get mud balls from... Well, I guess it's a rare drop because the second one didn't have one. Okay, well, I will gather a few of these. Oh, I found a toy ball. Well, I guess that will be interesting at some point. Anyway, the only mud ball that I found from one of the beetles itself was that first one. All the others came from finding them next to the nest, where I normally find them at. So I don't know how I managed to find one off of a beetle this time around. So now, I suppose it's time for me to redeem these quests. Over here. Ah. Hello, do you know what this is? Oh, wait, you haven't found my toy? Oh, thank you. May I have it, please? Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go, alright.
I have not seen your kind before.
Well done, Devoniad. Baby slugs are difficult to hunt. The mothers seem to be able to communicate with the young ones. Well, apparently someone must have taken care of the mothers already, because they weren't anywhere near around that I could see. And here we are for the bud. Truly impressive gathering. Usually the beetles put up more of a fight than this. Well, I punched a few in the nose. And, oh yeah, one more thing. Grin sent you? Well, tell him that he has taken quite enough swords from me already. I am usually quite pleasant, but Gwyn, he is always out in the bog trying to kill the biggest monster he can find and prove that he is the best hunter. Let us see how he survives without the best swords. Perhaps then I'll be impressed. Okay, fine. Now, what did you need?
Hear me out, Devodiad, for I have a tale to tell.
You've helped us greatly already, but any one person can perform a handful of tasks, and perhaps you can assist our hunters if you truly want to prove your courage. Alright, I guess we can do that in the next episode of Piney Plays the Brawler.